So whether you're here for the weekend or you've spent here your whole life here, hiking a 14er is a tradition for many, like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
That you feel like you have to do it.
Well, there's new data actually that shows the number of those who get out and hike the 14ers has hit its lowest level now in years. Here's more on that from 9 News reporter Rachel Krause.
On Mount Bierstadt on a Sunday morning, the trailheads are packed, the parking lot's full. It's hard to believe that 14er traffic is way down. Hikers lock in early for a chance to take on the mountain in front of their feet.
Well, my husband's birthday is Tuesday and he'll turn 60, and this is what he wanted to do to celebrate his birthday. Hike 14ers.
This was my first one. I've done a few, if you count Mount Blue Sky as doing a 14er.
The trek, always tough.
Hard. It was difficult, but it was worth it.
A little exhausting near the top, but really fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. This, one of the easier 14ers.
But fewer hikers are seeking out this Colorado rite of passage.
We've been kind of racking our brains as to what might be behind this.
Lloyd Athern is the director of the Colorado 14ers Initiative. They track just how many folks try to reach the top of Colorado's highest peaks. Last year, 260,000 people took on a 14er. The lowest count in 8 years, and far below the 2020 peak of 415,000 hikers.
We expected that it was going to go back a certain degree, maybe to what we had in 2018, 2019, into the mid 300,000 level, and it's just continued to drop.
As for why? It's not clear. Tourism here is at a record high. Private property restrictions have impacted some hikers, but not many. Lloyd says part of it may be avid hikers aging out.
It could just be that we have sort of these ebbs and flows of generations, and some of the bigger ones that had been out on the 14ers a lot are now exiting, and we have Gen X and Gen Z that might be just smaller generations and not as many people out on the mountains.
It is hard to believe. I wouldn't guess that.
I think it's a good thing, less people on the trail.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that less people want to do it, but I don't mind if it's less busy and if I can get parking.
Lloyd says this drop isn't necessarily a bad thing.
People come from all over the world to climb these mountains. There's certainly no lack of, it's not like they're vacant out there.
It's an accomplishment, I would say.
But definitely next season, we're planning on hitting a few more.
Whether you hike dozens of them or just one, Coloradans say the tradition of hiking 14ers is one trail they don't plan on getting off anytime soon. On the trails, Rachel Krause, 9 News.